know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine.
Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Shelton.
I'm Parisa Shelton.
Coming to you from a cold and cloudy, rainy day in San Jose, California, the heart of Silicon Valley, at the Morning Crane Healing Arts Center. Here today with your DIY home remedies guide to health, happiness, and healing transformations. What is it we're going to talk about today, Mom?
Today we are talking about coronavirus pep talks.
Pep talks. It'd be much better to be on the beach drinking a Corona beer with a little bit of lime than freaking out about this darn thing. Okay, so what is it that you would do in order to help talk somebody off the cliff? Because there's so much pandemonium going on, so much fear-based stuff going on. And, you know, unfortunately, if you're afraid, if you're running in fear mode all the time, guess what? That actually will weaken your immune system. So what can we do to pull ourselves out of that dark funk and back into the light?
Into the light. Well, the first thing is to take a pause, I would say. To pause, take time, let's all take a deep breath, and understand and know that things always work out for you. Now more than ever is more important to take care of your body, mind, and spirit. To activate practices like Tai Chi and Qigong, yoga, meditation, in order to strengthen your immune system and become clear about what it is that you actually want for your life.
Yeah, and one of the things I think is really important is not to focus on the negative, but the positive. So for example, a lot of businesses are being shut down. If you run your own business or you run your own restaurant, you might be thinking to yourself, oh shoot, where are all my customers? Where am I going to get the resources in to be able to pay my bills, etc.? For myself, I believe that whenever there's a time when I have space in my day, for example, like if somebody cancels or if a class is canceled, instead of looking at it like, oh my gosh, like from the fear mode place.
As like a loss.
As a loss. I actually look at it like, okay, what kind of positive thing can I do instead? What kind of creative thing can I do? Can I go through my books? Can I work on my book? Can I go ahead and clean out the office more? Can I produce more material that's going to help to promote our business and our brand? If I'm at home, what am I going to do? Can I go through my closet? Maybe it's time for you to clean out your closet, clean out your cupboards. Got word around 12 o'clock today that they're expecting that they want people to stay indoors. So it's like, okay, we're going to be staying indoors. We're not going out to try to allow for this virus to calm down. So what kind of positive things can I do with my time? Well, like I said, taking advantage of this time to catch up on things. Maybe you have to balance your checkbook. Maybe you have to write a letter to somebody that you've been holding off on. Or maybe it's time for you to, well, I hate to say it, but maybe it's time for you to really look at your will and your living trust. Not because of the coronavirus, but just, you know, just being prepared for the what ifs and, you know, and whatever is coming up for you down the road.
I think that's a great point, that now more than ever, it's a time to clean, clear, and get organized. Let's get organized. Clear things out, clear the clutter, really starting to eliminate what is not necessary and what is really essential in our lives. Because that's what I feel like this is asking us to do, is to narrow down and understand what is essential and what is excess.
And stocking up on toilet paper, I think, is a little bit of an excess. But anyways, that's a different subject. Maybe we'll do a whole video on that. But yes, I agree with you. I think it's about, you know, really looking at what's more important in our lives and letting go of the things that are unnecessary. Because this is affecting everybody. But unfortunately, who is really affecting are the people that are already struggling to begin with. And that's the sad thing. So what can you do with this time? Well, I would recommend also getting out there to your food banks and your shelters and to any agencies out there that are helping people on low income or families with low income. Donate food, donate water, donate toilet paper if you have any, and, you know, really help out. Because when you help out somebody else, another living being, that actually starts to change the vibration. This virus is a vibration. That's all it is. It's a vibration. And if you look at it like a vibration as opposed to, oh, this deadly thing, well, you know, really the people that it's harming or affecting or really affecting are people whose immune systems are already weakened. So by you changing the vibration, your thought processes, how you're viewing this whole situation, giving, donating your time, donating resources of yourself to people in need or people that are down on their luck, I think is a great way to go ahead and start to change the vibration and the universal consciousness around this planet. So we can use some positive tools and a different viewpoint of how to look at this whole situation, but also positive affirmations that you can say to yourself in the mirror, or maybe you could write down. Like, for example, I was saying to myself in the mirror this morning that I'm beautiful, confident, and strong, and my immunity reflects that. And
what I've been saying is that I always know exactly what I need to know at the right moment.
And we are always okay. You are always okay. So always remember that no matter what, no matter how dark things seem to get, there's always a glimmer of hope, and hold on to that hope, because we're all always okay. Another thing that we could do too is our meditation called the Center and Balance Meditation, which if you click on the link below and download the link, you could go ahead and start practicing this meditation, because what does it do? It gets you out of your head and back into your body. Gets you off of focusing on what's going on the outside to focusing on what's going on the inside. And do you know that by actually doing that simple meditation, it actually will help to build your immune system as well? Something so simple to do.
That makes sense. Another great Qigong practice is the healing sounds. And they have shown studies where certain sound vibrations can break up bacteria and viruses. So the heart healing sound, the lung clearing sound, as well as the kidney clearing sound in this moment in time can be very helpful to increase your immunity and protect you from outside pathogens.
Yes, and so like I was talking about in last week's video on how to kill viruses and bacteria. You know, in Chinese medicine, we recognize these viruses and bacteria, but once they enter into the body, we start to look at, well, what organ systems is it affecting? What is the climatic condition inside the body that's creating, like, is it creating too much heat, cold, dampness, fire, dryness? What is it doing to the body? And then you come up with a strategy in order to be able to combat that based upon what your symptoms are. So also please check out the video from last week, because we gave a lot of information. Also a great khichdi recipe, so click on the link below as far as that goes.
Next, we're going to give you 5 Qigong practices you can do right here, right now, to boost your immunity and strengthen your energy.
We are? Just kidding. Probably one of the first ones that you do is if you're watching the news and you're getting freaked out about things, or you're listening to your neighbors or people panicking about what's going on, go outside and shake it off. I think that's the biggest one. And shaking it off, you know, you start off with your fingertips here, you inhale all the way up the body, and exhale. And you may have to shake several times, because everybody, well, there's a lot of people out there, not everybody, but there's a lot of people out there maybe in your environment that is actually focusing on the negative and transferring that negative vibration onto you, as well as the media as well, increasing the fear mongrel. So don't buy into the fear mongrel. Shake it off. Go into another room and shake it off. What's another practice we can do?
Laughing.
Laughing.
Laughing
so that
improves your immunity.
Yeah. So the second Qigong practice is actually more of a yoga practice, but also we see this in Qigong too, is laughing. So why don't we laugh? Oh boy. Okay. Man, I feel better already. Cut.
Good.
Okay.
Another practice we can do is the heart healing sounds. We mentioned earlier that the sound vibrations actually increase and strengthen the immunity. The sound for the heart is ha, like H-A, like you're laughing. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, focus on your heart, and then as you exhale, like a thick gray cloud of smoke, any stress leaving the body. Deep breath in. Exhale. Try that one more time out loud. And then under your breath. Pulling down heavens 3 times, deep breath in, long breath out.
Okay, so the next Qigong practice that we're going to go ahead and do is the kidney healing sound, because the kidneys are affected by fear, fright, and shock. And like I was talking about in the opening of this video, there's a lot of fear-based stuff being projected out there. And so yes, when we hold on to that fear, it actually will weaken the kidneys, which then also weakens our immune system. So the color blue is associated with the kidneys. And our kidneys are located on the lower back opposite the belly button. And the healing sound for the kidneys is the sound of fu. So what we're going to do is that we're feeling some kind of anxiousness surrounding this or fear around this. Or let's say you are sick. Let's say you do have something going on with you right now. Then you can actually do this healing sound in order to strengthen the kidneys and help and to indirectly help to build your immunity. So you can place your hands on your low back if you want, and you close your eyes. Imagine a blue cloud filling up into the kidneys. And then as I inhale, blue cloud fills up. Then as I exhale, just going to do a couple underneath the breath. So inhale. Last one. And slowly open your eyes. And you can finish by pulling down the heavens 3 times. Inhale. And exhale. Just gathering this divine energy, helping to center, restore, reharmonize, and rebalance. Inhale. Okay, last Qigong practice.
I'm already feeling better.
Woohoo!
So the third healing sound that we're going to cover today in this coronavirus pep talk is the lung healing sound. The sound associated with the lungs is spelled S-S-S-S-S-S. So we're going to take a nice deep breath, focusing on the lungs. Take an inhale, exhale. Each time you breathe in, fill your cells with
white
light energy. Do that again. Deep breath in. And then 3 times silently under your breath. Got the eyelashes open. Wow, how do you feel?
I feel
Ooh,
fantastic.
my fingertips are tingling. Yeah,
tingling all over.
You can feel it working.
Yeah, so one last thing is obviously prevention is key. So making sure you wash your hands properly. What was really funny is we were watching Jimmy Fallon and Dr. Oz was on there, and Dr. Oz had a very special hand washing technique. Do you remember that?
He called it the Turkish Twist. You go like this, and then you. Because and then you take your thumb and you wash, yep, I like that, wash, and really make sure you get your fingertips and do your best not to put your hands on your face.
Yes, and make sure, once again, when you go outside, especially here in San Jose today, we're cold, wet, and rainy, not to go out into the wind, or even artificial drafts like the heater or air conditioning. Make sure your neck is protected. High doses of vitamin C, as long as it doesn't contraindicate with any medications that you're on, are also really good. Shiitake mushrooms, reishi mushrooms are fantastic to help to build the liver and our immune system as well. Astragalus root is also really good that you go in and order either the extract, you can get at Whole Foods or Sprouts, or you could order the actual root itself and throw it into a congee or into a khichdi recipe. So some very simple basic foods. And once again, if you are sick, keeping the diet as bland and as simple as possible so that stomach can become nice and strong and help ward off the pathogens either that are trying to get into your body or maybe that already have arrived.
Using this time to be conscious of our thoughts and the words that we speak, especially now more than ever, paying attention to how we feel is going to get us through the next few weeks and few months.
Until this thing resolves. And it will resolve, because
it will resolve.
Nothing lasts forever. Things are always in constant flux and change. It's very basic yin and yang philosophy. So there you go. We give you quite a few practices of Qigong practices. Also click on the link below and check out my book, Qigong for Self-Refinement, Total Health with the 5 Elements, because inside this book are a lot more Qigong practices that will help you stay healthy, happy, and live the life that you deserve to have. And so until next time, from San Jose, California, I'm Chris Shelton.
I'm Parisa Shelton.
Keep calm and carry on, and we will Qi you later.
Go to your count. Sorry, I got an itch.
Blooper.
Blooper.
Okay, go.
Is that 3?
That's a
It's
lot more
4.
than 3.
Oh no, it's 5.
Oh, 5. Shit. Okay.
Okay. Boost your immunity, strengthen your Wei Qi, and increase your flatulence. No, just kidding. Okay, sorry.
Well, shake it off.
Okay. So the heart is the emperor of the body.
Or empress.
Empress, depending on.
What you identify with.
Thank you.
Like a banana. Turn that frown upside down.